Ellipses. Good evening to you too. This quest, it wasn't here yesterday. That is correct. It seems dangerous. It is. And mysterious. Sure. Like me. You could be a little less mysterious by telling me your name. Zephyr. Did the wind carry you in? No. My legs. Want that quest. Well, you can have it. Not just literally. Physically. Emotionally. Emotionally? I want to take on that quest. Go to the castle. Get the cape. I mean... Yes. Well, no one has gotten out to the castle yet, so if someone would like to go, they would be welcome to. So you know of the castle. Yes? Seems strange. It is. A vampire lives there. I heard rumors, whisperings, of a strange fiendish woman residing there. What a coincidence, me too. Has she ever frequented your tavern? No, not recently. But she has. Once, I had a vampire mixer. Interesting. So she was only here at night. Yes? Would you say she was unnaturally pale? No. She had a lot of makeup on. But below that mask. Sure, yeah. Guess she looked pretty dead below that. What kind of drink did she order? Blood? Interest. You sell blood? Of course. Whose blood? Did you hear about the wolves avoiding the castle? Really? All of them? Yeah. She has a lot of werewolf traps set up, but all animals seem to steer clear of Marrow Castle. They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside or leave. And anything that tries to merges into her land in one way or another. As a grave, a pile of decorative bones, dirt, feeding the rotted flowers. They say death clings to her doorstep like an everlasting melody. Sounds like a strange place. Like a tomb for something still alive. Or for a goth. Goth or vampire, she seems to be a thief. It appears so. Do you not sympathize with that? Thievery is an honorable skill, but it must be performed in secret, or you're not worth the coins you pocket. Also, stealing a man's cape is just plain rude. I suppose. Only thing worse than stealing a man's hat. Not if it's cursed. Especially then. Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having your trophies reclaimed, you must live with the consequences. Consequences of being you? Exactly. Definitely sounds like you know what you're doing. Of course I do. I am one with the shadows and the wind, gone before they even notice I'm there. So you could easily swipe something else along with a cape, right? Certainly. Gold, gemstones, other treasures. Whatever pays the bills. What about some interior decorations? Like what, for example? Just something to pretty up my tavern a little bit. Maybe something useful that also doubles as decoration. Like a chair. Stealing a whole chair seems a little too ambitious for your first quest with me. Prefer something smaller, like a trinket. The walls are a bit empty. Wait, you're being serious? Absolutely. A memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire sounds like a wonderful addition to the tavern. I'll see what I can do. You won't be disappointed. Well then, I trust you to deliver yourself to her doorstep and the cape back to me, along with a neat little addition to my interior design. Sounds like I'll need a few stamps. Would you like some? No, too traceable. How about a drink then? I could do with one of those. Harder drinks inspire transformations of great magnitude. Allow you to dip in parts of yourself that weren't previously awareness. Raise yourself up from the shadows. Say, what do you trade them for? Huh? How about a joke? A joke? I don't do jokes. Then I don't do drinks, I'm afraid. How do explorers hide their treasure? How? By dragging them to a safe location. Alright, I feel bad for you. You may have one of my renowned drinks. And some of my renowned infusions. In fact, I just got a fresh shipment today. I was finally able to unpack them. Infusions? Intriguing. What vile magic do you have to offer? For your purposes, I think you would benefit from either some fate crystals or frozen pine cone. What are infusions? There we go. Frozen pine cones give you frost armor. Fate crystals give you invisibility. Yeah, so fate crystals it is. The frozen pine cones have absorbed some of nature's icy properties. They can help you form a magical frost barrier that will hurt those trying to harm you. The fate crystals hail straight from Avalon, allegedly. If consumed, they'll turn you invisible. Eventually, and for a bit. The duration is a bit unpredictable. Also got some Phoenix chilies, but I don't think you would have use for your situation. Interesting. So, what dark depths of yourself are you looking to explore? I fear that Lady Evelyn may be of the undead nature. So, I must be strong and vigorous if I want my stake in her heart before her fangs near my neck. It does sound appealing. Strength I can do. And some frost armor would help with the fangs. Or perhaps, a smarter route would be to invade her wrath entirely. To out-stealth her and steal the cape from right under her pale nose. So that she may lie in the shame of having lost against me. I think such an approach would require a certain amount of dexterity. And then some invisibility could help with staying unseen should my speed and agility not be enough. Help me with the decision, Innkeep. Your wisdom is no joke, is it? Now that I have access to infusions, I have to be careful about how they interact with the other ingredients. They might alter the drink in the way where I have to use different ingredients than usual. Should make sure to keep an eye on the coaster shape so that I mix the correct recipe. Maybe I should even try adding the infusion first and adjusting the drink from there. Let's give it a try. Alright, I see a mortar. Ah, there we go. Crystals. Did I do it? Oh, whoop. I messed it up. There we go. Sorry. Crystal first. I don't need that. There we go. I mean, it feels bad to send a drink that's like only half full. Here you go, a drink that all vampires fear. Garlic breath. Not quite, but that's a good name. May I steal it? You don't ask for permission before you steal something, innkeep. It's no longer a clever ruse, but a mere trade. I see. Did you hear about my new drink, the garlic breath? Ha. Good one. It tastes like, not garlic, but just as fearsome to a vampire. You don't find garlic scary? No, only the absence of it. That makes two of us. Hopefully this will help me evade her. I'm not prepared for a fight, but I won't need one if my footsteps are swift and quiet as the wind. And if she can't see me, goodbye, innkeep. I would say, pray the sun will carry me back to you. But my hopes do not lie within the realm keepers. I shall be damned if they control my fate. The voice is killing me, but I'm gonna keep it up. Expect to see me again after the next sunfall. If you do not, speak of vengeance. Vengeance makes for an early grave. Or for a good story. Farewell. Zephyr is a difficult character, to say the least. They're so caught up in their own fantasies of an edgy rogue that they seem to be stuck talking or brooding like one too. He likes all the things dangerous and mysterious, or at least he pretends he does. Farewell. Later, Batman. Or for a bitter end. I'm taking this quest and a drink. Great. Did you sleep well? What? Sleep. How was it? Ah, fine. Too long. Didn't sleep that much in ages. Sounds like you needed it. No, your beds are just too comfortable. It's hard to get up. Of course, my apologies. I'll make sure to take your feedback into consideration. Would you like a drink as compensation? I think I already said that. Make me something strong that will wake me up. And keep me up too. Alright, so hang on. I think she's grabbing the Chimera thing. What was... let's see. Scales and claws. Oh, it's weak against mice. I don't really have that deal. I don't have any mice infusions here. But strong drink. Let's see. I don't think this werewolf enjoys a lot of, or not werewolf, Vukakin doesn't appreciate a lot of variety. Something strong coming right up. That is strong. Just the right amount of too much. Maybe I should call this drink the Carlton? No, you shouldn't. Anyway, the quest. Yeah, the quest. I'm taking it. So you said. I see it's my turn to make conversation. I miss Fable. Is it a bit too soon for another quest? You just returned. It's been hours since I've done anything but sleep, chat, and drink. get antsy. I sit still for too long, it feels like my bones are disintegrating and I forget who I am. That's called boredom. It's torture. That too. Well, boring is not what I would call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from a chimera for a vampire sunscreen couldn't get more reckless than that. It could by taking Elfie along. Fair point. Please don't. I won't. So the saliva's for a vampire. Vampire sunscreen. Can a vampire get a chimera to get their chimera goo themselves? It's wyvern chimera. Vampires and fire don't mix well. Oh, shit. Also, if everyone just did their own quests, the quest economy would be in shambles. Is this a fire-breathing chimera? No, I thought the Hydra was the fire-breathing one. Huh. I don't know, Carolyn might die. Suppose that'd be terrible for your business. Indeed. Does it bother you that it's for a vampire? No. Does it make you nervous? No. You didn't mention you'd like fangs. Did I mention that I have a great sword 3 times the size of your head? I'm sure the vampire would find that impressive. Have you ever encountered a chimera before? No. Not a real one. Got me thinking. Ain't it kind of blasphemous to steal from that draconic guardian? Depends. Are you religious? Guess not. Then no. Would it be if I was? Don't think so. Chimeras steal riches all the time. And they were created by the guardians to be guardians by the protectors of the realms. So stealing something to protect someone else seems to be in line with the doctrine. Huh, good thing you ain't a priest. You'd do a piss poor job. Thank you. Is it blasphemy that you're most worried about? I ain't worried. Okay. Nervous? Ain't that either. And what is it? Excitement, I suppose. Excitement? Don't laugh. I'm not laughing. I'm asking. Ah. Yes, excitement. I've never encountered a guardian before. And I've sort of always wanted to. Why haven't you? Ain't exactly easy to find one, or to survive one. Seems like a great opportunity for you then. It is. What's it about guardians? It's less about the guardian and more about who created it. Maybe even a little about the chimera. It's got a dragon head, right? Yes. Modeled after its creator, I would guess. So let me rephrase that. What is it about dragons and chimeras with dragon heads? They're cool. Uh-huh. Also, when I was little, my Baba used to tell me bedtime stories about dragons every night. She was a great adventurer and encountered many of their creations on her journeys. I'm not sure if it's true, but she always claimed she met each of the realm keepers themselves. Had little keepsakes from them and all. My sword's one of those, passed on before she... passed? Left. One day she was just gone. I think she wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else. Like to think she visited one of her dragons one last time. Carolyn's great sword once belonged to her grandmother. Allegedly, it's a gift from the dragons. Impressive, if true. Your family has a leaving problem. At least she left our savings alone. That sword and her stories are all I have left of her. Going on this quest almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers. Did she ever tell you about a wyvern chimera? No. It was the only kind she never encountered. Had quarrels with the feline ones. Different varieties of scales, even a cow one, I think. I never found a wyvern one in all her years. It would have been nice to be able to tell her the story when I returned. If I return. I'm sure you will. You can tell the story to me. I don't know if I make for a good baba, but I do enjoy a good tale. Think about it. I'll think about it. You already got me talking too much. This is you talking too much? So you like dragons? I do. They're fascinating creatures, very interesting, very magical. They are fascinating and magical. I used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic and their wings. You can just ask them for their magic, not sure about their wings. I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. I don't know all that magic. Why not? I like my sword and my muscles. They're a good combo. I don't need to rely on anyone, not even dragons. A little help never hurt anybody. A little self-reliance don't neither. If you say so. Does that mean you don't want a drink to pep you up, Carolyn? Didn't say that. I see. That doesn't count as help? Prepayment for me taking your quest. Sure. You'll be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusions to offer that could greatly help with your quest. Nah, sounds unnecessarily complicated. Let's keep it simple. Alright, what can I get you then? I reckon a bit of a boost for this body can't hurt. I hear they're quick and toothy, so I'll need to be hardy for its bite. Some defense might come in handy. Or something for the brain. Baba talked quite a lot how much they enjoy a good ruse. Maybe I can outsmart it with the right play. But I'd need some intelligence for that. Wouldn't want to risk it all on a bad idea. Are you sure you don't want any infusions? Just a little bit of Phoenix chili would make you fire resistant. That could be very useful in a fight. Dragons. You're stubborn. Sure, I'll try one. On the topic of trickery, no, one is enough. Either you mix defense with your weird chilies, or you go heavy on intelligence. I don't need any more of your fancy tricks. I don't care which one you pick. It's your job. Figure it out. Oof. Okay. So, defense infused with chilies. I think that's what I'm going for. She seems the straightforward type, you know? Like, I don't want to mess with her groove. She knows what she's good at. Frosted Lagoon. Figured it out. Thanks. Feeling tougher already. Been dangerously close to catching fire myself. I think I could almost take on a dragon like this. Let's stay grounded. How urgent is the sunscreen? Pretty urgent. The sun tends to not take a break, even for vampires. Maybe you should sunbathe less then. That might solve his problems. Might. But when has an easy solution ever been fun? Good point. I'll see what I can do. Maybe they got some mice in that mangrove. Good luck. Won't be needing it. I'll be waiting to hear of your exploits when you return. Hey, we're done. Yelp, yelp, yelp. Chapter 4, Starlight Sonata. The 60th of Wake. Alright, let's save here. I'm gonna have to quit, get the kids to school. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you all enjoyed story time. Not a lot of downtime in this game, and I'm kind of liking it. It's a little fun. Curious to see how my decisions really shape the story. Alright, thank you so much. Have a good day, everybody.